Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Clive Barker's Undying.
Won't budge.
Won't budge.
Stuck.
Stuck. Okay, so maybe it'll budge. It does not sound like the maid. Okay. Whoa. What do you need? What do you want? Who are you and what the heck is your problem?
Stuck. Stuck.
Okay. Oh, probably right over there. Ooh, that's kind of dark. Oh, it's because it's a... Well, it is kind of dark, actually. Hello? Where are you leading me, and why are you leading me?
Can you describe what you can only see? As the bonds of flesh are broken, the world becomes apparent.
What? Looks like... Is that ammo? Picked up bullets. Oh wow, I have a lot of bullets now. I has a lot of bullets. I has so many bullets. There's a health pack. That's what that looks like, at least. You gained a health pack. I should look at the controls a little closer. Oh, that... Okay, R is an alternate. I was gonna say, oh, that's not a good button. That, for anybody who's curious, like, I'm actually just gonna kind of change that right now to something else. I don't know. How about... that? Whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's not end. End is what I use to start and stop recordings. So, yeah, that's not a good button for that. There's an inventory of some kind. Okay, next inventory is V. Previous inventory is F. It used to be left and right bracket as well. It is not, however, anymore. Q is use item. So, alright. So if I go... bullet ammo and health. I think in order to reload my gun, I'm going to have bullet ammo like... What are you doing? Holy... What? I'm coming! What? What the? Oh! Oh god! Die! Oh god. Oh god, reload! Reload! Okay. So apparently using... If Q is used, then that's not how I reload. Is there a way to reload my gun? Do I have like a reload? A weapon action is Alt. Or caps lock. That might be reload. That would be a good thing. Could use having a way to reload. Because that is one of the things about... Yeah, okay. Alt reloads. It's one of the things about a revolver is that it actually legitimately makes sense that you can reload a revolver. Well... Shit. Ah! Ow! Oh god. I am really bad at aiming in this game. Okay. Whew. I'm not gonna take this game lightly. I'm expecting that even though I picked normal and not nightmare, that this game is still gonna end up being tough. Oh god. Ah! wow, that's a lot of spells. That's like, yeah, spells. Oh. Oh, I'm scrying. Okay. Well, this doesn't seem to be helping me. I am going to put some... I like how they actually did that. He only had to reload 2 bullets. Hello.
Help me, Patrick!
Ow. What? Help you? Oh, I'm back here. You okay?
Those beasts were after me.
What in God's name were those things?
Yeah, seriously.
They're called Howlers. And while I've never seen one before tonight, I've heard of them for years.
Those weren't natural, my friend. We're
they
fighting
weren't.
more than superstitions here.
Perhaps I was being naive not to tell you, but there might be something more sinister at work here. When I was a boy, I encountered something I can't quite explain. You see, there was this isle of standing stones that sits just off the estate.
Okay.
Someone had carved a sigil into each of the stones, something indiscernible. Father had many books on the occult, one of which contained a sketch of that very symbol. I took my brothers and sisters out to the island and read from my father's book.
Well, what happened?
Something answered. The ocean began to boil, and a great wind whipped against us as we stood in the circle, and my siblings huddled to the ground in fear. Eventually, the wind died, and the sea settled. Patrick, I know it sounds like the ravings of a dying man, but I believe those standing stones had something to do with this. What has once been a taint upon this family has now begun to manifest itself.
But you told me you're dying. Doesn't this curse end with you?
Who knows? My brothers and sisters are dead, but I don't think they're really gone. I've heard some servants whispering. They think they've seen Lisbeth on the estate. My family has come for me. I sense them, Patrick. By now, you and I know the supernatural exists. You saw the Howlers. And what about our encounters with the Tersante during the war? You still even carry the Gelzebah stone with you.
It's a token of the shaman's life I took. That's all.
I found a scroll with a picture of the Gelzebah on it. I believe it contains the way to awaken the stone's dormant power.
Uh-huh.
Very well. Let me study this scroll overnight, and I'll see what I can do in the morning.
This house still hides many secrets. I'm counting on you to reveal them and put an end to this mess.
Oh, okay. The next day in your guest room. New journal entry. Okay, so he's like, for some reason, really against the idea of the supernatural, yet in his journal here, he's not at all. But I don't know. A piece to the puzzle, the scream downstairs, was the result of an attack by a beast, something Jeremiah calls a howler. Similar to a dog, the animal was pale in complexion, had claws and as long as my arm, and could leap several meters from a dead stop. I killed the fiend, but before I could thoroughly inspect the corpse, it vanished without a trace. Upon questioning Jeremiah, I am a little more unnerved than I was after seeing the howler. He told a story involving his brothers and sisters, an isle of standing stones, and a sorcery book of his late father's, apparently the Covenant children, led by Jeremiah, went to the island and read from this strange book. He maintains it was simply a prank to scare his kin. He believes something from within the ring of stones answered back, raging the sea, angering the wind, and shaking the earth. Since that time, Jeremiah has been visited by terrible misfortune. All of his brothers and sisters have passed away. I recall one late night in a foxhole. Jeremiah showed me a picture of the youngest sister, Lisbeth. No more than a teenager, she was striking. I found it hard to concentrate on his descriptions of the others. Anyway, Jeremiah is not completely convinced they are indeed dead. Well, to be precise, he's not sure they have remained dead. I suspect that these are delusions brought on by his memory of that day at the stones. Otherwise, I can only imagine this is a terrible prank played upon a dying man. But if they are only delusions, why not inform me of them when we first spoke? Why would he not write me of such in his letter? Perhaps he did not think I would come. What? Ectoplasm! What just happened? The scroll Jeremiah gave me has revealed a powerful spell. Seems with proper concentration and focus on my mana, I am able to release ethereal bolts of ectoplasm from my hand. Unreliable at far range, the mystical damage seems quite effective in close quarters. Cool. New spell of super awesome. Okay. I've also got my crazy stone, which is always good. Oh, loading. This game has a decent amount of loading, but that's okay. I can forgive it. I really can. Oh.
Have you noticed anything strange going on?
Apparently, Elizabeth's room was broken into last night during the commotion.
Was it?
Where's her room?
Just down the hall from here. It's quite a mess.
Okay. The butler said someone broke into Elizabeth's room. Perhaps I should investigate. Okay.
Won't budge. Locked.
You need Bethany's room key. Is it this room?
Tell me what you know about Lisbeth.
Why,
Yeah.
she was a fetching young lass. Quite the fiery temper, though. She could be placid and calm one minute, and then suddenly she's spitting curses and swinging her nails at you like an animal. 'Tis a pity her mother died birthing her.
Oh,
Indeed.
Following her mother's death, I'd raised Lisbeth like my own. In the end, the wasting sickness got her. I'd cared for her when she was sick and watched her wither away to nothing. Pity a young woman has to die in the spring of her life. Now she rests with her poor mother at the family mausoleum. The groundskeeper claims to have seen her recently. Oh man, seeing a ghost is never a good omen.
Where can I find this groundskeeper?
He's out in the gardens. You can get there through the kitchen.
Your knowledge is appreciated. Thank you.
okay. I spoke with a maid about Elizabeth, the siblings' mother, Eveline, apparently died while giving birth to her, and the housekeeper filled the void of her maternal absence. She said Elizabeth was a very beautiful girl with a short, violent fuse who passed away from a wasting disease. I take note of the irony of someone who was so beautiful dying of such a heinous disease that calls forth the destruction of their vanity. The maid said that the groundskeeper believes to have seen Lisbeth alive. Having seen Lisbeth with my own eyes, I can only believe this maid's frightful testimony. I'll go down to the kitchen and try to find my way out to the gardens anyway. Oh, it wants me to scribe. Ugh.
Oh, this house needs a priest.
The two dogs and her. The two dogs become demons, and so does she. She doesn't look exactly very, beautiful anymore, does she? Gained a health pack. You know, honestly, her eyes don't make her look very, like... non-devilish either. Like, her eyes, and she has such pale skin, like, she does not look like a very nice girl. I mean, she might be kind of pretty, but, like, that face.
Locked.
Need the study key. What the?
Help me!
Yeah, what just happened? Ah! Ah! Oh. You killed the maid. Oh, great. Now I'm trailing blood everywhere. You killed the maid! Oh, man. I'm gonna have to trail more blood. Oh. Oh. Great. Oh, man. Ow! Ow! Okay, new spell. Ow! Damn! Where's that health pack? Oh my god, health packs don't even actually restore, like, immediately. That's not good. Are you okay? Did you make it, buddy? Are you alive? That was kind of cool. Are you okay? Do I need to, What the... Let's check out these areas here. Maybe find something helpful in here. Like, you know, ammo. And a new journal entry. Okay, I'm gonna check the journal entry before I scry. Dearest... Oh my gosh! There is so much text. Dearest mother, all is not well here at the Covenant Estate. Joseph, my husband, who once charmed me with his goodwill and smile, now seems distant and reclusive. I realized that when we met, there are those imperfections one must look past, and that your heart helps you to forgive. However, Joseph's strange obsession keeps him in the library at all hours of the night. Seldom are we spending time together, and even more rarely does he want to exercise his husbandly right towards me. So, screw you. I'm beginning to feel inadequate, especially when he talks of his desire for children prancing around the estate. So yeah, screw you. What am I to do? I bide most of my time alone in the greenhouse, reminiscing of my sweet youth and the rich and gallant Peter Rokana, who would wait patiently on me and shower with me. Oh my god. And shower with me, yep. Who would wait patiently on me and shower with me expensive gifts, like my beloved pearl necklace. Things that could have been different had I kept that social path. Instead, I feel like I'm the fool for getting involved with Joseph Covenant. His prime moments are being spent in his library with books twice as old as me. Apparently, my visage can't garner his attention. What dear advice would you give me, dearest mother? I'll be waiting for your response. I hope that this letter finds you and father well. Tell father not to worry about his little Robin, that I've left the nest, but shall never leave his heart. Aw. With love, Evelyn. Okay. Go back to... Oh god. Nope! Get away from me! Oh my gosh. So remember when I said that it's an old game and that old games are hard and that when they said nightmare, they mean nightmare? Oh my god! I guarantee that this game is one of those games. Let's use one of those health packs. Let's go back up to, what, 85 HP? 95 HP? Another note! I'm gonna not pick it up because I actually need to quit right now due to just being out of time and everything. So, when we come back, that note, which I'm going to stare at as I save my game, right here, stare at it. And I'm going to save on that slot right there. Save. Save complete. Cool. And when we come back, I kind of like how you can do that. When we come back, more Undying. See you then.